ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hawks Sports Network, the CUNYAC sports show that brings you the latest sports news happening here at Hunter College. I'm your anchor, Christy Carlin. We start today's broadcast with men's and women's fencing. The Hawks competed this past weekend upstate at the Vassar Invitational, where the men's team captured 2 victories against the University of Incarnate Word and West Point. Their next meet will take place this weekend, November 20th, at the Hunter Men's Fencing Room. The women's team was led by Leanne Doctor, who recorded 14 individual wins for the Sabre team. The women will be back in action on December 2nd at homecoming. Next, we have men's and women's basketball. The Lady Hawks took their first loss of the season opener against Mount St. Mary's College with a score of 59-43. Christine Patterson led the team with 14 points and 8 rebounds. The team will return to the court at the Hunter Tip-Off Tournament held here tomorrow. The men's basketball squad also received their first loss of the season in their home opener against Manhattanville with a final score of 75-67. Gio Jobadan led the team in scoring with 15 points, followed by Amir Lukac and Gerard Cardi, both scoring 14 points. The Hawks will play in this weekend's tournament at the Drew University Open in search for their season's first W. Now we turn to women's volleyball. 6 athletes from women's volleyball have been named to the CUNYAC All-Star team. Julia Connolly took honors as Player of the Year, and her teammate Taylor Kerr-Haddock was named CUNY Champion MVP. Other Hawks on the All-Star team include Brianna Bonds, Samantha Barrett, Haley Trunkett, and Samaya Razik. In other good news, the first-year head coach, Alyssa Broccoli, was named Coach of the Year. Congrats, ladies. Men's soccer is just winding down from a rather successful season after reaching the CUNYAC Championship for their first time since 2010. The men's team also features some CUNYAC All-Stars, including 2-year captain Brian Suertegari, 2-year captain Brandon Facina, senior Carlos Apiazu, and freshman Jesus Patino Munez. The men wrapped up their season by taking a loss at the Rutgers Camden at the ACAC tournament. Women's cross country captured their 3rd straight CUNYAC cross country championship. 5 runners were named to the All-Star team, including Robin Marshall, Vera Paraskaya, Bianca Ray, Zoe Colasaco, and yours truly, Christy Carlin. Coach Daniel Selski was also named Coach of the Year for 2 consecutive years. The women's team finished their season at the regional championship held at Rowan College. On the men's side, Walter Rodriguez took home the gold individually, winning the CUNYAC championship. Rodriguez finished off his season running his last race as a Hawk at regionals. He finished with a time of 27:16, setting a new personal record. Women's swimming and diving took their first loss of the season against the D2 program at Delphi University. Highlight performances by the Hawks include Lindsay Perro, who placed first in the 100-yard butterfly with a time of 1 minute and 4 seconds. Teammate Carla Canning also placed first in the 100-yard breaststroke with a time of 1 minute and 12 seconds. The Hawks will look to make a splash when they return to the pool on November 21st when they face Queens College. The men's wrestling team got their season underway this past weekend at the NYPA Duels when they picked up a win against Penn Tech College. Congrats to freshman John Sherlock, who picked up his first collegiate win ever on Saturday as a Hunter Hawk. The team will travel upstate to Ithaca this weekend to participate in the New York State Championships. Lastly, we have women's tennis. 2 Hawks were named to the CUNYAC All-Star team. Freshman Maria Karagova, along with sophomore Kathleen Ning, led the Hawks all season the number 1 and number 2 spot. The Hawks look to return to the court in the spring of 2017. Well, that just about sums it up for this week in sports. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Christy Carlin, signing off. Go Hawks!